my name is James Clow, and I'll be doing the monologue of Jeff Douglas in the play The Brigadoon. Well, kiddies, that's what happened to Tommy today. But what about his little friend? Well, but what about his little friend Jeff? Well, he had fun too. Tonight, he went running off through the woods after some highlighted hothead who said he was going to make all people disappear by crossing the wrong side of the street. Well, after a while, Jeff thought he saw a bird perching in a tree, and he shot at it. Something fell to the ground, and he rushed after it. And what do you think it was? That hothead Harry. Yes, sir, that boy Dermish himself lying there looking all dead. Now, to kill somebody somewhere else in the world would be considered an awful thing. But you see, Harry was a citizen of the place that was never there. In fact, he probably never even lived in the first place. Actually, this whole day probably never even happened. Because you see, this is a fantasy. This is a fantasy, boy. Made up out of broomsticks and wishing wells. It's either that or a boot camp for lunatics. Fact is, I don't know what goes on around here, but one thing I know for sure is that it's got nothing to do with me and it's got nothing to do with you. And how can it if you don't even understand it? And you want to give up your friends, your whole family, your whole life for this? It's not even worth arguing about. Now go thank those little people and thank them for the picnic. You're still confused, aren't you, boy? You know, if you believed in as much as you think you do, you wouldn't be.